Understand, I'm not trying to justify or encourage any man to relapse on pornography or masturbation. But hear me out. Relapses are going to happen. When you are a practitioner of semen retention, you are going to relapse every now and then. I'm telling you guys, this journey is difficult. And if this journey was easy, if retaining your semen, abstaining from fapping, abstaining from instant gratification was easy, then everybody would have no problem abstaining. But obviously, that's not the case. It's not easy for everyone. A lot of young men are falling into temptation. A lot of men are falling into lust, their own sexual desires, their own fantasies, right? But I want to let you know that relapsing is not the end of the world. When you relapse, stop thinking that it's over for you. Stop having the mindset that you're going to lose all your benefits, that your entire world is going to be upside down, all this bad luck is going to come to you. Listen, guys, life, whether you retain or not, it's going to be hard, right? Regardless if you retain or not, life will be hard. Life will be complicated. But having the energy to battle through the complications of the world is a lot better. Having that life force to accomplish your goals, having that life force to fulfill your purpose in this life, and to weather the storms that you are in is a lot better when you have the energy. It becomes a lot more difficult when you release that energy every day. You're not going to get it perfect on day one. You're not going to get it perfect on month one. You're not going to get it perfect in 6 months. It may take you a while for you to really master this lifestyle. So don't think that it's the end of the world. Because if you think it's the end of the world for you, then if that's your mindset, and that you're this loser, and that you're this failure, then that's what you will become. As a man thinketh, as a man become. You become what you think of yourself. So when you adapt that mindset, you're adapting the beliefs. You're adapting the language of that negative talk, of that mindset. And then you start acting like one. You start behaving like a loser and a failure. You start behaving like you are one. Like you're less of a man, that you're a weak man. You start behaving like one. And then soon that becomes your reality. You have to be able, have the ability to bounce back from a relapse, no matter what. You may feel shame and guilt, but you got to fight hard, and you got to train hard. You got to bounce back. You got to get stronger and stronger. You got to strengthen your mental, strengthen your body. Use that relapse as an opportunity to go harder. Use that relapse as a launching pad to get shit done. Use that relapse as as your innate motivation to get better, to not fall back into the relapse. Don't use your relapse to get worse. No. Don't use your relapse to regress. Don't use your relapse to think that it's the end of the world and that, oh, you should quit and this ain't for you. No. Do not be a quitter, guys. Do not be a quitter. You have to fight through. You have to bounce back even stronger than before. You have to be like the Saiyans in Dragon Ball Z. You have to rejuvenate yourself, regenerate your powers. When you lose a fight and you heal yourself, you get back into that fight stronger than before. Every Saiyan in Dragon Ball Z, when they lost a fight, they bounced back and got stronger. And through every fight, they attained a new power level. That has to be you. You have to use that relapse as a means to attain a new power level, as a way to strengthen your mind. Because when that post-nut clarity kicks in, it's going to make you realize that you have to go harder on your life, your goals, your mission, your purpose. You have to go harder in every aspect of your life, and you have to show up, and you got to be stronger than before. And that should be your goal, to be stronger than the day before. Don't become weaker because of the relapse. Some guys make the mistake of becoming weaker from every relapse. And then next thing you know, you're relapsing the next day. You're relapsing within the next 2 hours. Instead of fighting and marching onward, you fall back into another relapse. You fall back into the same cycle that you were in before you started practicing seed retention. You cannot go back to that same pattern, guys. You cannot repeat that same cycle because you have already adapted a weak mind, thinking that you're a loser, you're a failure, you're weak. Then you're going to start replicating that of a failure, a loser, and someone that is weak. And that's what you will become. And when you become that, you're going to keep relapsing. You're going to keep falling into temptation and lust. Instead of using that as a crutch to get stronger. Guys, with that being said, make sure you hit that like button for the algorithm. I'm going to keep coming back with more content like this to motivate, help you guys get on your SHIT, educate. You know, I'm a practitioner of this myself. I've had a lot of relapses. I've had times where I doubted myself, where I felt weak. But I had to come through in times of struggle and get myself right and bounce back. I had to adopt a stronger mind, have that mental resilience to overcome any temptation and lust. It takes practice. It takes a lot of practice. But you got to stick to it. If you don't stick to it, you're never going to get better. You're never going to get better. So that being said, y'all stay easy. Y'all keep working hard. Stay prayed up. Don't let the devil infiltrate your mind. Don't fall back into the temptation. Do what you got to do. Pray. repent, get right with the Creator. Bounce back every day. Get stronger every day. I'm out.